control. We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Get your feet up on.
Okay, well, you know what that royalty-free frunk means. It's time for Come On Down, You're Already Here, the game show that takes place inside of my house, into your house. That's right, it's a socially distanced, very safe way to play on a game show. And thank you so much for being here. That's right. It's Saturday. It's Come On Down. We're so glad to have you here. We have quite a show for you today. I am your host, Chris Duffy, and I have an incredible lineup for you today. I'm so excited for you to see the celebrity guests and the talents and all the other things in between. So without further ado, let's start by meeting our two comedian celebrity guests today. Micah Sherman, you are already here, so come on down. Hi, Micah.
Hey!
Hey, how are you? Wow,
I'm
looking
good.
sharp. You're looking great.
You too, man. I'm just finishing up my sandwich here. Hey, I'm gonna put the phone in like a good.
Yeah, no, I love this. A lot of motion, which
Oh!
is kind of exactly what we're looking for. Oh my, he's not wearing pants! Oh! They always ask, and now they see. It almost seems as if he wanted you to see that. But you know what? You're dressed up enough on top that I think it counts.
Okay, great.
That's great.
Good.
That's great. And let's meet our other celebrity guest. She's a hilarious stand-up comedian in New York City. Please welcome Nadia Pinder. Nadia Pinder, you're already here. Come on down. Hi, Nadia.
Hi.
Hi, there we go. Now we can hear you.
Hi.
Look at you, both are looking great. Nadia, I assume that you are wearing pants. Michael, we know, is confirmed not wearing pants.
Pants, baby.
Okay, we got pants. Beautiful, like it. So here's how the show's gonna work. You two are gonna be playing with some of our audience panelists who are pulling in from all over the country and also other countries. We have Sheena here, who's from Canada. She's a frequent viewer. You never know. You never know who's gonna be on the show.
Wow.
Right, we've gone international.
Wow.
One of the only game shows where the contestants are currently in multiple countries. And we are going to play some rounds, but first, we always start with a non-competitive round, which is just impressive accomplishments. So for this one, you both, and anyone in the chat, anyone who's here, tell us what's something that you have accomplished this week. It could be very small or very big, something you've accomplished while staying safe and quarantined and socially distanced, whatever inaccurate term I choose to call it. For me, I gotta say, this week, it's gonna be a small one. I vacuumed the apartment, and you know what? Like, just the fact that I vacuumed, I think that counts. No one's coming over, no one's gonna see, but I cleaned, so I feel good about that. Nadia, do you have an impressive accomplishment, something that you succeeded in doing this week?
Yes. I am quarantined away from my boyfriend. He's in a different state. And so that we have something different to talk about besides the fact that we don't have any new updates in our lives, we started a little book club, and I have been setting reading goals. Siddhartha.
Wow, I'm impressed. That's great. I love that. So you two, you discuss the book every night?
Not every night,
Okay.
but when we get around to it,
I love
we
that.
talk about it.
That's a great idea, because it is hard to figure out what on earth you will talk about when there's nothing new going on.
Yep. No new things.
And Micah, what about you? What's an accomplishment, an impressive accomplishment you've had?
So I set up this desk to shoot some YouTube videos. My cousin is an out-of-work engineer, and she designed some face shields that you can make at home.
Oh.
So it's it's like, she's calling it PPE for pennies, or PPE for all. It's for essential workers who don't have access to personal protective equipment. And it's made of, someone in the chat said they made duct tape wallets. These face shields are made of duct tape, saran wrap, and a file folder.
Wow.
And that's about it. Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. I mean, I wish they didn't have to have them made out of that, but since they have to have them somewhere, that's great. And we have some impressive accomplishments here in the chat too. Someone made a necklace for their grandma. Someone made duct tape wallets. We got a wireless keyboard bought by last week's winner, David Abrams. Diane said she learned how to sell old clothes online. And Melissa, who you'll see later in Melissa's Craft Corner, Melissa bought an enormous amount of waffles and managed to fit them all in her freezer. And someone else made a regular pesto, which is terrible. So congratulations on your terrible pesto. We are going to move into round one. So here's what round one is going to be 4-letter words with Nadia Pinder. So Micah, we're going to see you later. We'll bring you back in for our next round. For the moment, see you in just a second. Nadia, here's how this round is going to work. I'm going to pull in one of our audience members, and they are going to, using their body, try and spell out a 4-letter word that the people in the chat are going to suggest. So the classic version of this, of course, would be YMCA. And then you'll try and guess what word she's spelling out. If you can get the word, she gets a point. 3 possible points, because there are 3 possible words. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. So let's have, we had Sarah Grady. I hope I'm saying your name right. You said that you were willing to play around, so I'm gonna pop you in as a panelist. And it's gonna look a little strange for a second, Sarah, as you get shot out, and then, here you go. Now you're a full member. Come on down, you're already here. Sarah, hi. How are you? And this is your niece.
Yeah, this is my niece, Mia. Hi.
Hi, Mia. Hi, Sarah. We have 2 people. You know what? Totally fair, totally allowed. You can both be in this together. So we are going to do this. Here's the way it's going to work. Nadia, I need you to turn around so you can't see the screen for just a moment. Turn around.
Okay.
Close your eyes. And in the chat, what's a 4-letter word that you want Sarah and Mia to spell out with their bodies? Okay, we got one. Let's see a couple other options because we're going to have a few rounds. One, there you go. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm gonna, in the chat, I'm gonna share it with everyone so we know what they're doing. The first one that they're gonna do is they are going to do the word. Okay, you see it? Great. And I'm gonna stop this. Nadia, you can turn back around now.
Uh-oh.
Nadia, hello? Hello, Nadia.
Should I turn around?
Yes, turn around now. I thought for a second that she had also turned off the audio, and I was like, we'll never see Nadia again. It's just her back for the rest of the show. Okay, Nadia, I am going to drop out, and Sarah and Mia are going to spell out this word for you, and you have 1 minute to try and guess it.
Okay.
And each word, you'll have less time, so it's going to get harder each time. Okay, but for this round, you have 1 minute, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A P,
Oh,
a Q, H,
You still haven't gotten first letter.
F,
this is very
an
hard.
F,
Okay.
an A, a capital A, a B.
There you go. First letter. First letter was B.
Great.
Yeah, I can do a little bit.
I,
There you go.
I,
This is harder than it
You're
looks.
trying to get the 4-letter word. You know it's BI so far.
R.
Okay? That's right.
Is it D?
What's the word? You have to guess the word. You have 15 seconds.
Bird.
Bird. That's right. Okay. Bird was correct. Yes. Here we go. Yes. Bird was the word.
Got it.
Okay. Nadia, turn around one more time. We're going to go for word number 2. So far, you have your all possible points, but it's going to get shorter each time. So next one we're going to do. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Next one. And these are all being suggested by audience members, not me, so you can't blame me for this. This one is going to be, let's clear this so no one's confused. Next word is, got it? Okay. All right. Nadia, you can turn back around. Nadia, you can turn back around. Hello. Okay, great. Yep, there's a little bit of lag, I
Oh,
guess.
sorry, I froze.
No problem. And this time you have 45 seconds and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
O, V, M, an M, A, M-A, a Z, Maze?
Maze.
Maze.
Wow, you got it. There you go. You didn't even need the last one. And that was in 25 seconds. Incredible, incredible work. Okay, 2 for 2. Let's see. This last one's at only 15 seconds. So this is the speed round. Okay, now you turn around for your last one. And this last one is going to be. Here it is. Okay. All right. And Nadia, we're ready for you to turn back around. Okay. This is the speed round. You have 15 seconds. Your time starts. 3, 2, 1, go.
P P B D O. Ma'am, is it an R? Is it an F? Is it an E again?
And that's
I don't know.
time. Well, I can't say that was the strongest one. That's time. Sarah and me, you did a great job. You didn't get to one letter in the last one because we got a little mixed up on frog. Frog was mixed up. You got 2 out of 3. That's very good. That's very good. That might be good enough for you to win overall. We will see you in the final round, so stick around and we will see you again in just a moment. But for now, I'm going to stop your video. And Nadia, thanks so much. We're going to see you in a second too, and we're going to bring Micah back in. But first, before we go to Micah, does anyone in the chat have a talent that they would like to share? I believe someone said that they had the ability to speak. Let's see. Someone said, I can speak a tiny bit of French. Oh, I can whinny like a horse. Actually, Sarah, we got to bring you back. You said you can do whinny like a horse. Sarah, hi. We gotta have you do your talent. You said you can whinny like a horse. So set it up for us, and then I'm gonna drop out. Mhm.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Here I go.
Honestly, an incredible talent. Thank you so much. We will see you in just a moment. That talent lived up to everything she said it was going to be and even more. She whinnied like a horse. What more can you want? That's a talent, folks. That is a talent. Okay, let's bring in Micah Sherman. Micah, come on back. We are ready for you to play a round. And your round, Micah, is we are going to be playing with Micah. We're going to be playing Mouthya Shoreman with Micah Sherman. So a classic wordplay right there. Here's how this is going to work. Micah, we may want to get slightly closer to your face so we can see your mouth.
Hey, speaking of wordplay, are Canadians known for their enunciation? Because I could hear every single consonant that Nadia pronounced.
Nadia is not Canadian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a viewer, Sheena is Canadian.
Oh, that's right, Sheena.
Yeah.
Well,
Sheena's played on previous shows. She just said hi in the chat, so we were talking about it. But yeah, no, Nadia's in Brooklyn, and as everyone knows, Brooklyn residents are known for their enunciation.
that's not true.
Yeah, so okay. So
That's not true at all.
Here's how Micah's round works. Micah's round is Micah is going to be, I'm going to mute Micah, and he's going to mouth a phrase to our audience member, and then that audience member is going to try and guess what he said based only on the movements of his mouth. If they get it right, they get a point. If not, they don't get a point. And this time we have Scarlett, who said she was willing to play, I believe. So Scarlett,
This is gonna be fun.
that's a great example of how it's going to look. Scarlett, you're coming back in.
This is gonna be fun.
All right. Let's see if Scarlett understands. Is Scarlett coming in? Okay, here we go. Yes. Scarlett, hi, are you there? Hi, let me unmute you. Oh, wow, you have like kind of a professional setup here. I think it's gonna ask you, you have to click, give it yourself permission to talk there. Oh yeah, now, can we hear you? I think we can now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Wow, you sound great. Look at this.
Thanks.
Are you some sort of, are you a performer or a visual person of some kind? This is like a professional recording setup you've got.
Well, I am a multidisciplinary artist. And
Okay, I can tell it. I can see multidisciplinary. I'm impressed already. Scarlett, you understand the way this is going to work. Micah's going to be muted. He's going to mouth a phrase to you. You're going to try and understand what the phrase is. So let's just do a warm-up round. Micah, mouth something simple.
Get out of my face.
Was that correct? Micah, was that correct? No.
That's not correct.
I can't understand.
I said nice. I said nice face.
Nice face. Okay. Okay. This may be a challenging round based on the warm up. Okay.
We got this, Scarlett.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, Scarlett, what I need you to do is just either turn around or close your eyes for a moment so that we can get something from chat. What's a simple phrase in the chat that Micah can mouth to Scarlett? Okay, waiting for one to come through. Okay, great. We got one there. All right, Micah, you see? Okay, we have a couple. Let's start with this one here, Micah. We're gonna do this one first.
Frog. Got it.
Got it?
I got it.
All right, great. And I'm gonna mute you, Micah, and Scarlett, you can turn back around. Okay, here we go. And begin.
Irate. Get over here. Now.
It's a name. I'll give you a hint. It's a name of a mythical, not a mythical, a fictional character, and it's 2 words.
Harry Potter.
There we go. Wow. Okay, you just needed a little context.
Okay.
I was worried that it was impossible, but Micah, you delivered, and you delivered perfectly. Okay, let's see another one. Okay, we got so Sarah, Scarlett, turn back around for 1 second.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give him this other one. Okay, next one is going to be, we're gonna try 2 easier ones and then 1 hard one. Okay, Micah, you got it? Okay, Scarlett, turn back around. And Micah, go for it. It's a phrase, it's a 2-word phrase.
Happy birthday.
Bam! Wow, okay, you're warmed up now, 2 out of 2. So now we're gonna go for a hard one. Now we're gonna see, just like Sarah got 2 easy and then she had a hard one that was a challenge. So let's see, ooh, I really like this famous movie phrase. So let's try this one. I'm curious how it's gonna work. I don't think it's easy. So here we go. Okay. All right.
I gotta say, that's not the phrase.
Is that not the phrase? Is that not what someone
No,
wrote?
it's not.
Okay, well, listen.
But I'll do it. I can do it.
Almost a famous movie phrase, but
I got this.
It's actually even better that it is not the movie phrase. It's 3 words and it's not the movie phrase. Okay, Scarlett, turn around and see if you can guess this incorrect movie quote.
Ooh, their sweat.
All right, go for it.
Here comes Johnny.
Wow! The famous line from The Shining. Here comes Johnny.
Wow, nice job.
It was all the
Oh.
acting involved that really sold it. I didn't even have to watch his mouth.
This is a professional actor. There's a reason he's the celebrity guest. That was beautiful. We'll see the 2 of you in our final round.
Ooh.
Thanks so much for being here. Stick around,
Thanks.
and we'll be right back with you. All right. In the meantime, whoa, I love a disappearing by going down. Disappearing by the elevator disappearance, classic one. And now it's every show. We always have a visit from in a fortuitous turn of events. One of the regulars on this show is a kindergarten teacher in Brooklyn. Her name's Melissa. She comes every time, and a few times she just shared talents, and they were so great that now she has her own regular feature on the show. I never met her in person, but I see her every week. I feel like she's a good friend. Melissa's Craft Corner. It wouldn't be a show without her. Melissa, I'm going to bring you in, and why don't you show us either some of your handmade puppets. You can see the worms. We could see whatever you got for us this week.
Hi.
Hi, Melissa. Hi. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome.
Thank you. Well, you might think I'm crafty, but I'm actually really not. My kids are crafty. But to this week, it's just a toilet paper sea creature. Boom.
Oh, okay.
It's easy for people. Everybody could do it. But I also have 2 other things. I've got a brag and a worm fact.
Great. We promised last week, we were promised worm facts in Melissa's
Yeah.
Craft Corner. And
You're
in
gonna
fact, it
get-
may be evolving past Craft Corner. Now it's just Worm Fact Corner.
You're gonna get it. I know box person, to be honest, have not, like, nothing's happened new this week. Yeah.
But there's new people here. There are new viewers who have perhaps never seen a box person.
I know. They're gonna have to come back next week 'cause it's in the other.
Okay.
But-
all right.
I want to also brag because maybe it's like maybe this will inspire other people. Check it out. I got a megaphone for the 7 o'clock cheer.
I love that. Great. Okay. And
Idea
now,
for- okay,
I think it might be time for a worm fact.
it is time for a worm fact. I'm going to ask you a question though. How many hearts do you think a worm has?
Well, I certainly would have said one, but I'm guessing that can't be right based on the way the question was asked. So how many hearts does a worm have?
I saw
Someone-
somebody get 3, but no, that's not right.
That's not
5.
right here.
5 hearts.
5 hearts.
And
Where
check it
are
out.
they? Are they just spread out?
It says, ask me about my worms. Well, they're different than our hearts. Yeah,
Ask
they're-
me about my worms. Truly not the phrase that I expected to have on a t-shirt.
yeah.
Impressive. 5
My
hearts.
students all wear it on Wednesdays. We all have a matching shirts that we wear on Wednesdays.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's incredible. I love that. Melissa, thank you so much. Like she said,
Yeah.
if you want to see the box person, if you want to see the multiple hairdos that there are for this box person puppet, you're going to have to tune back in because you
You
can't
gotta
get
tune
going
back
one
in.
move.
You
All
tune
right.
back in.
Melissa, we'll see you. I'll see you next week for sure.
Person-
Oh, sorry, I dropped you a little too soon, but she said she's going to have the box person then. Okay, now we are about to move into our final round. But first of all, let me just say, it's a time where a lot of people are looking for things to do with their friends, with their companies. If you're looking for an event, a happy hour event, we could always do a come on down on demand. We've been doing a bunch of these for different companies and for friends, even for birthday parties. So yeah, you have my email because you got it from the confirmation. Send me an email if you want to do one. We were doing a bunch and they're always fun. I would have never expected that that was a thing that happens, but it has been and it's been great. Okay, next we're going to move into the final challenge, technical difficulties. Here is how technical difficulties works. I will mute our audience participants. They will then try to get their celebrity guest to understand a category and then to name as many things in that category as they can. So, for example, maybe the category is things that are cold. They will try, without being able to communicate verbally, they will try to get their celebrity contestant to understand things that are cold, and then they get a point for every single item in that category that gets named. So it could be ice, it could be ice cubes, it could be Antarctica, it could be all sorts of things. I think that makes sense. If you've been here before, we play this game every time, so you already know. Let's bring in our first two people who are going to be playing, and that is we have Nadia and Sarah and Mia. So here you go. Nadia, Sarah, and Mia. Do you all understand the rules of this?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be muting Sarah and Mia. They are going to try and get Nadia to understand the category. And then Nadia, once you get the category, you are just naming as many things in that category as you possibly can. They're going to get a point for everything you name in the category. There's no penalty for wrong answers. Some people have said that I count too generously, but you know what? We all need a little hand. And Sarah and Mia, I will say the one tip I have is holding things up has historically been, bringing physical objects has historically helped people quite a bit. Okay, so Nadia, I need you to turn around once again. I bet you've never turned around this many times on a Zoom call. Okay.
Never, no.
So the first category that you're going to be working with here is Sarah and Mia. You are going to be trying to get Nadia to do as many items in this category, which is, okay, understand? Okay, we're going to stop this. I'm going to mute the two of you. Oh, you already muted yourselves. Nadia, you can turn back around. And you'll have 1 minute. And your minute is going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sweating, hot flashes, burns, fever, a fever.
You're getting
Hot water.
points here. So what is the category? All of these have earned you
Things
points.
are hot. Things
That's
are
right.
hot.
Now name as many things as you can and keep helping her out by holding things up.
Oh, a fire, a kettle, boiled, a blanket, a warm blanket, warmth, down comforters, hot coals, A warm phone,
seconds.
a fully charged phone battery, those Samsung phones that set people's brains on fire. Hot cocoa, coffee, tea, soup, pizza, fresh pizza, an oven, a microwave, fresh popcorn.
10 seconds.
A fire, a campfire, a star, the sun. The sun is the thing that is hot. A planet isn't hot, but
3,
maybe it is.
2,
Global warming,
1.
a burn.
Wow,
a
okay.
on your arm.
32 things. 32 things. Impressive work. Wow, Sarah and Mia, you got Nadia to that real fast. I also love that we even had a political statement in there. Global warming, you know, we got to take it seriously. That's why we play these games. Excellent work. We'll see if 32 is enough for you to win the grand prize. Let's find out in just a moment, and we'll bring you back. All right, Scarlett, come on back, and Micah, come on back. Okay, so Micah, oh, no, here you go, unmuting you. Yep, okay, so Scarlett.
Hold on. Nadia, first of all, that was rigged. Second of all, are you from Iowa? Is that where they pronounce all their T's and P's? Where are you from? I have to know.
Nadia, here, you know what? I'm gonna unmute you, but not bring your audio in. No, not bring your video in. Nadia, where are you from?
Yes. I grew up in Washington, D.C., but I've lived in Brooklyn for 8 years. I think maybe I just worked at a preschool for long enough that I'm like, oh, yes, and the animal went to school.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, it is it's very children's storybook, and it's comforting.
It's impressive. Nadia, you have a future as just orating for us, reading different things, reading books, lists, anything we can. But right now, we have to get into this final round. Scarlett, you're going to get muted. Micah, you're going to be trying to guess the category and then name as many things as you can. So Micah, you turn around, and Scarlett, I think you're going to need to be able to hear. Can you hear still? Okay, good. Okay, your category is going to be, okay. Okay, or you know what? We'll give you a classic. Okay? Got it? All right. Great. Micah, we're ready for you. And Scarlett, your time is going to start.
Things that are cold.
3, 2, 1, go. It is not things that are cold.
Elvis, cool. Disappearing act. Clothing, fashion, things that are fashionable.
Clothing is correct.
Types of clothing.
That's right.
Is that
No
it?
name.
Oh, a dress, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, glasses, a tie, a bandana, a headscarf, a blouse, flower print, tiger print.
30 seconds.
Shoes, pumps, stretch pants, a cap, a monocle, bifocals, regular glasses, a coat, a jacket, a jean jacket, a leather jacket, a clown nose, a clown makeup, a clown's outfit, clown shoes, a Ronald McDonald outfit, a
5 seconds.
A burqa. Yeah. A bib.
All right, that's time. That is time. Now we're going to go to the judges for whether bifocals and glasses count as clothing. And you know what? In this game, pretty much everything counts. That's the secret. Some people are angry about it. Some people love it. That did get you to 35, so that just gets you over the edge. Scarlett,
Good job, Scarlett.
you are the winner, Scarlett. Incredible also work of just using yourself as a mannequin. Fantastic, fantastic work. We are so glad. That does mean now that you are today's champion. Thank you so much to Sarah and Mia for playing.
Wow.
Thank you to Micah. Now, the grand prize, if you haven't been here before, you may not know, the grand prize is an autographed sheet of toilet paper. It's not a full roll, it's just one sheet. And this prize has evolved. So it used to be that it was just autographed by me and it said, congratulations, you're a winner. And I signed it by myself. But a few weeks ago, it was pointed out, it has to be autographed by me, but it doesn't have to be autographed as me. So now each week people have chosen a different celebrity for me to forge their signature on your celebratory piece of toilet paper. It could be my signature, but it has been Hugh Jackman's. We've signed it as God. We've signed it as the president because they wanted to actually use it as toilet paper. Several options. So do you have a sense of whose name you would like on your grand prize?
Robert Downey Jr., please.
Robert Downey Jr. It's going to be signed by me as Robert Downey Jr. An excellent choice. I will email with you to figure out the best way to send this to you. I want to be clear. This is a real prize that I have been mailing through the U.S. postal system, signed to toilet paper. I'm sure that they think that I am deranged. And our Micah, excellent work. Scarlett, excellent work. Nadia, excellent work. Sarah, Mia, everyone, Melissa, what a pleasure. Thank you all so much for being here. We are here every Saturday. And if you had a good time and you want to tip the performers, you want to send some money to Micah and to Nadia, it's a hard time for comedians. There's not a lot of paid gigs. So if you want to send something around, it's very much appreciated. Of course, we know that it's a hard time for a lot of people. So no need, if you don't have anything, no need to do it. But if you do, you can send it to my Venmo and I will split it between our panelists. Either way, we're back every Saturday. I hope you'll tune in again. And thanks so much for watching and thanks so much for playing. Have a great rest of your weekend and stay safe.